Hi, I'm Sam Daly, and welcome to this week's episode of Sam Daly's HomeGrown, where we showcase the Valley's best talent and the best local businesses. And as of late, I've taken you on adventures to Tombstone, Arizona, the site of the 1800s shootout in the Old West, the OK Corral. Also, Yosemite National Park in the beautiful Sierra Mountains of California. And last week, I was in Chichen Itza, where we explored the Mesoamerican Mayan civilization, which was the epicenter of the Mayan civilization, the capital, if you will, which spanned into Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and of course, Mexico. We were in the Yucatan Peninsula and we had a blast, except we ran out of time. What I wanted to show you was this great Mayan ball game, which was known as Poctipoc. But the difference between that sporting event and the events that we enjoy, which include football, baseball, basketball, even soccer, is you wouldn't get a ring or a coveted trophy or bragging rights of being number one. No, sir. No, ma'am. You actually had a religious ceremony which had implications that were drastic, like human sacrifice. And it symbolized the city's wealth and power. So this week, we showcase Poctipoc and the beautiful city of Chichen Itza. And the adventure continues right here on Sam Daly's HomeGrown, right after this first song showcasing the Valley's best talent.
La más bonita por mi suerte te encontré. Besé tus labios y de ti me enamoré. No sé por qué me enamoré. Yo voy a darte mi cariño y mi amor, para que sientas toditito el esplendor. Te voy a dar mi corazón. Miro en tus ojos deseos de amar. Siento en tu cuerpo al palpitar. No más por querer estar conmigo. La más bonita por mi suerte te encontré. Besé tus labios y de ti me enamoré. No sé por qué me enamoré. Hoy voy a darte mi cariño y mi amor, para que sientas toditito el esplendor. Te voy a dar mi corazón. Miro en tus ojos deseos de amar. Siento en tu cuerpo al palpitar. No más por querer besé tus labios y de ti me enamoré. No sé por qué me enamoré. No sé por qué, no sé por qué, no sé por qué me enamoré de ti. No sé por qué, no sé por qué, no sé por qué me enamoré de ti. No sé por qué, no sé por qué, no sé por qué me enamoré.
All right. So now this is the bowl game, Kurt. Okay, the bowl game. Really important to understand. This is not a game. This is a ritual they perform, and also involves human sacrifices. Okay. So how the game works here is very different to an average bowl game because this is like the Mayan Super Bowl. Okay. This is the biggest bowl card ever built. All right. And here the rules change. Normally the bowl game will be lower than the ring it is
It's like
right
the
now.
Superdome.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So they have to change the rules. Normally they were 5 players. Normally they only use elbows, knees, and hips to hit the ball. And they have to pass the ball to the ring. So you can see with the average rules that I mentioned you is impossible. You cannot score with only elbows, knees, and hips from here
What was the name of the game?
to there. Pits or poktapok. Okay, poktapok will be more like a sound. Okay, Mayans use these phonographs in order to make words, like the word chicle. Okay, so they mixed pretty much grammar with sounds to replicate or to mention you an action. Pok tapok will be the bouncing of the ball what they were playing, so they will use it as a word. And for example, chicle, chi means mouth, and cle is the sound of the gum when they chew it. And that's where the name of the company Chiclets come from. We exported the chewing gum from here to the United States in the beginning.
Wow.
Okay, so they have to pass the ball to the ring, and in here they have to change the rules. They elevated the number of players per team, 7. So in total they were 14 players, 7 here, 7 there. Okay, they have to score first in the opposite ring. Okay, and here they added some extra, we can see your gear. Okay, normally they use elbow pads, knee pads, a wood belt, okay, in order to hit the ball. But here they added like a paddle, a bat, how you like to call it. So they were holding this thing in order to hit the ball and make it easier or actually even possible to score.
Could you hit each other?
We can say that yes, but we don't know about the stick or the bat. It will be actually a good guess because it looks like a combination of hockey and different sports mashed or mixed together, and then they had this game. So it's been said that it probably was a contact sport, but we don't know how far. Maybe not like hockey, they were boxing each other in ice skis, but you can guess. Okay? So,
Where did the spectators stand?
at the top? Okay. Now here we can see that pretty much the number of the spectators will be very reduced in comparison. If you compare it with the area that we have on the temple, it's huge. So this will be the average human sacrifice there, where all the people will be involved, the whole area, the whole citizens. Okay, it will be around 40 to 50,000 people living in here. Here, only the high-class people will be able to watch the game. Okay, you can see here, this building there. It's very reduced.
Need 4 sacrifices,
amount of
please.
people that they can watch the game. Okay, so it's supposed to be that priests, mathematicians, architects, engineers, all of this were the ones that were high-class people. So all of them were in these 2 buildings. The priests were right here, and well, that one is very easy to guess, right? The king. Okay, so they had to score, passing the ball to the ring only one time, and that was enough to win. If you pass the ball, you win. All right, and then they will begin with the human sacrifice. Now, how do you think they sacrifice, the winner or the loser?
The winner.
Who says
Because
the
they
loser?
wanted the best of the best.
No one? Okay. So let's try to see what happened. Okay. Closer. So now we can see the number of players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is broken. And 7. All right. Now, the gear that I was mentioning here, and this one's a little easier to see. Elbow pads. Okay, they were armadillo scheme. The knee pad, the wood belt, and the pad that I was mentioning you that is a little weird. But here's the hand. Here's the elbow pad. Ends here, the hand. It actually has something to grab it. Okay, it has a handle. All right, goes from here to here, and at the top it has the head of a jaguar or like a snake. And everybody is wearing one, using one of those. Here, this one even has like an inclination. Okay, all of them are using this thing. Okay, and that's what they use to make it easier to score. And another change in the rules probably was that the captain of the team was standing on the opposite platform. Because also another particular thing that the ball games had is that the platforms, they had an inclination. Why? Because if they fail to score, it bounces back to the field. Right? In this case, it wasn't like that. Probably because the captain was standing there. You know? So we can see here the 7th player, the lucky number, our lucky guy with no head. Okay, so this was the one sacrifice. Now, is this the loser? Is this the winner? Is this the referee? Who's this guy?
This is the winner.
All right, so what makes it difficult to understand, at least with this carving is used a lot to say that it was the winner. Why the winner? Because this guy is doing this. He's kneeling, okay, like a proposal. Now, why do you do this when you make a proposal? Because it's pretty much symbolizing that you're receiving an honor. You're receiving the honor of marrying this person, all right? Same thing that we see in England with the knights. When a person is about to receive the title of knight, he kneels and takes this honor, all right? So it will make no sense that the loser gets an honor, right? Probably this was the winner, okay?
So theoretically, some of these portraits that were created were like modern day Michael Jordan,
Yeah.
LeBron James.
Exactly.
Is that the blood?
Yes, that's the blood coming out. And as I was mentioning, you can argue that this was the winner, but I'm not gonna lie. If you look in different carvings in different areas of the Mayan kingdom, you find different things. So probably the most accurate answer is that it depends on the tribe. Mayans were divided in different tribes, even had conflicts with religion, okay, in between them. So there was a different interpretation in each of the tribes. So probably here they interpreted that the winner had to be sacrificed. And now what you pointed out, the blood. Now this is key in order to know something. How do they determine if they sacrifice someone here or there? This is the key. The blood comes out of the neck and it transforms into snakes. Okay? Snakes is also the symbol of fertility. Even before the arrival of the feather snake, the snakes in general, they mean two things. Time, as I show you there, or fertility. So they're pointing out something here. When they ended the ritual, they're bringing back fertility. So when they were having bad crops, specifically bad crops, they will play the game. For any other kind of bad season that they were having, they will use the temple. All right? And that's how they determine which human sacrifice they were going to use.
Hi, I'm Sam Daly. We'll be right back right after these messages right here on Sam Daly's Homegrown on Somos El Valle, KRGV, Channel 5.3, Spectrum Cable Channel 1241.
Keeping your vehicle aligned will increase fuel efficiency and the life of your tires. For a smoother ride and to improve your vehicle safety, stop by Joe's Master Service Center for our lifetime alignment service. That's Joe's Master Service Center, 3 blocks north of the courthouse.
Are you getting hit by bad sleep? Mattress Galleria will fight for your good night's rest. Call now, 956-800-4027, 956-800-4027, with 3 locations in McAllen on the Expressway, in Harlingen on Dixieland Road, with over $1 million of inventory. Find us at mgsleep.com. We are your top sleep shop. Mattress Galleria, with a 10-star rating for 10 years of service. Just remember the Z.
My name is Spencer Markle. I'm the senior partner of the law firm of Markle de la Cruz.
My name is Obed La Cruz. I'm a partner at Markle de la Cruz LLP, and we specialize in civil litigation, business litigation, non-subscriber defense.
Mi nombre es Daniela Saibe y soy abogada asociada en Marco de la Cruz. Nos especializamos en litigación en materia civil, manejamos todo tipo de casos sobre lesiones, fallecimientos y cualquier daño corporal, también a materia comercial y de negocios.
Why have the best attorney in the Rio Grande Valley when you could have the best law firm in Texas? This is Mamalón Mezcal.
El 80% de los mezcales se hacen con agave espadín.
Wow.
El otro 20% se hacen con agaves silvestres.
The absolute best tequila in the world is right here in Nuevo Progreso. You could either get it at Arizona or at Angel's. The only place to get it is here in Nuevo Progreso. Come taste the difference. Mezcal, tequila silver, tequila reposado, and añejo. Available now. Come down and taste the difference. Minga's Legacy Barbershop right here at 702 South Pleasant View in Westlacote, Texas. Third generation barbers. Minga's Legacy Barbershop. How do they get a hold of you, Dave?
Super simple, man. All you gotta do is go online or go to our Facebook. You can find the link at legacybarbershopbooksy.net and you can book with them or just call the shop and we'll be able to take care of you.
How long have you been coming to Minga's Legacy?
10 years?
A decade.
No, actually, but you've been to the one in Elsa as well, right?
Yeah.
So
Even longer from Elsa.
Wow, that's fantastic. It's Minga's Legacy Barbershop right here, 702 South Pleasant View in Westlacote, Texas. And what do we say here at Minga's?
Boom, shakalaka.
All right.
What kind of ball did they? I mean, how
They
did
had a here's some furniture describing. They had a rubber ball that they used. They make it out of the Chico Zapote tree. They use the sap of that tree in order to make rubber. They vulcanize it, and actually sometimes they use a smashed obsidian to put it inside to make it heavy. Weighed around 6 to 8 pounds, so it was very heavy, and it was very difficult to score. Around this, okay, pretty much barely enough to score.
like a bowling ball?
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Yep.
You may have mentioned it, but the rings on the outside, what was that for again?
That's where they score. You have to pass it through the ring.
Go through?
Yes.
It was 7 or 8 pounds?
7 to 8 pounds. Wow. So that's why, as I was mentioning, especially here,
And the game could go on for quite some time, right?
quite some time.
They couldn't get up here, guys.
The captain of the team probably could have. Okay. Over there we have. It's difficult to find more answers because there's nothing else written. The best that we can see is the carvings that I just showed you, and you can see that it's flat. So probably they used it because before that, the average bowl games they have an inclination. So pretty much it's impossible to be standing there because you will slip every way down. So in here they had this almost flat surface. So probably someone was able to be standing here. All right. So that's what we know at the moment. At the moment, probably there will be more information, and I will see you in 5 years. Give you the tour again. All right.
Now, I have been to several archaeological sites, one of which was in Cobá. Now, me and my former brother-in-law, I used to call him Buddha because he was round like Buddha and was bald. And we got on a pair of bicycles.
Yeah.
I hadn't been on a bike for 20 years. And we were traveling these ancient roads. And for some reason, we were being drawn to the temple site. Now, what do you think that was all about?
Well, to be honest, this our question, but probably has something to do with you know, a little bit of the energy of the place, what is happening over there, what happened a long time ago, and things that, well, this culture made a long time ago there, which at least for me, it's very interesting, and you know, it's part of my heritage. So, you know, actually the roads of Coba, there were a lot of things that happened there religiously. Coba was a big site of religion. The astronomy temple was over there, the huge temple over there. So it feels kind of natural when you're driving.
Feels like old world energy.
Yeah, you're there, and it feels natural to be driving there, and it guides you to. It's easy to walk there. So
Absolutely.
I understand what you're talking about.
All right, folks, we'll be right back right after this next song right here on Sam Daly's Homegrown. Thanks a lot.
Hola mami, ¿cómo estás? Pues aquí nomás batallando con aquel. Ya sé, ya le estoy agarrando todas sus cosas para que se vaya. Ya no lo quiero aquí. Ya estoy harta de él. No. Oh.
Que nunca iba a progresar y me deseaste tanta mala suerte. Mi sueño con un día poder volar lo fuiste destruyendo lentamente. Muy pronto fui aprendiendo que tú y yo nacimos con las metas diferentes. Tú tienes hecho hueco el corazón, yo solo vivo para superarme. ¿Qué tal se siente, corazón? Ahora el que se burla soy yo. En los mejores lugares con gusto me paso con mi nuevo amor, con ropa de marca y un carro del año. Soy buen ganador. No soy presumido, júzgame si quieres, no causas dolor. Ya no soy el mismo, yo duermo tranquilo, soy un triunfador. Y si no te gusta y te duele hasta el alma, me suena mejor. Aunque no te guste, mamacita. ¿Qué tal se siente, corazón? Ahora el que se burla soy yo. En los mejores lugares con gusto me paso con mi nuevo amor, con ropa de marca y un carro del año. Soy buen ganador. No soy presumido, júzgame si quieres, no causas dolor. Ya no soy el mismo, yo duermo tranquilo, soy un triunfador. Y si no te gusta y te duele hasta el alma,
Que te vayas mucho a la...
me suena mejor.
Hi, I'm Sam Daly. We'll be right back right after these messages right here on Sam Daly's Homegrown on Somos El Valle, KRGV, Channel 5.3, Spectrum Cable Channel 1241.
My name is Spencer Markle. I'm the senior partner of the law firm of Markle de la Cruz.
My name's Obed La Cruz. I'm a partner at Marco de la Cruz LLP, and we specialize in civil litigation, business litigation, non-subscriber defense.
Mi nombre es Daniela Saiba y soy abogada asociada en Marco de la Cruz. Nos especializamos en litigación en materia civil, manejamos todo tipo de casos sobre lesiones, fallecimientos y cualquier daño corporal, también a materia comercial y de negocios.
Why have the best attorney in the Rio Grande Valley when you could have the best law firm in Texas? Are you getting hit by bad sleep? Mattress Galleria will fight for your good night's rest. Call now, 956-800-4027, 956-800-4027, with 3 locations in McAllen on the Expressway, in Harlingen on Dixieland Road, with over $1 million of inventory. Find us at mgsleep.com. We are your top sleep shop. Mattress Galleria, with a 10-star rating for 10 years of service. Just remember the Z.
Keeping your vehicle aligned will increase fuel efficiency and the life of your tires. For a smoother ride and to improve your vehicle safety, stop by Joe's Master Service Center for our lifetime alignment service. That's Joe's Master Service Center, 3 blocks north of the courthouse.
Minga's Legacy Barbershop right here at 702 South Pleasant View in Weslaco, Texas. 3rd generation barbers. Minga's Legacy Barbershop. How did they get a hold of you, Dave?
Super simple, man. All you gotta do is go online or go to our Facebook. You can find the link at legacybarbershopbooksy.net and you can book with them or just call the shop and we'll be able to take care of you.
How long have you been coming to Minga's Legacy?
10 years?
A decade.
Okay. No, actually, but you've been to the one in Elsa as well, right?
Yeah. So even longer from Elsa.
Wow, that's fantastic. It's Minga's Legacy Barbershop right here, 702 South Pleasant View in Weslaco, Texas. And what do we say here at Minga's?
Boom, shakalaka.
This is Mamalon Mezcal.
El 80% de los mezcales se hacen con agave espadín.
Wow.
El otro 20% se hacen con agaves silvestres.
The absolute best tequila in the world is right here in Nuevo Progreso. You could either get it at Arizona or at Angel's. The only place to get it is here in Nuevo Progreso. Come taste the difference. Mezcal, tequila silver, tequila reposado, and añejo. Available now. Come down and taste the difference. Right here in Chichen Itza. It has been become a focal point of commerce where you could purchase all sorts of items. But you have to be a member of the Mayan culture itself, the Mayan civilization, in order to be able to reap the benefits of selling here. ¿Es cierto que tienes que ser de sangre maya a trabajar aquí?
Sí.
Okay. So therefore, you have to be Mayan in order to sell here. Yes, sir. Yeah. Mucho gusto. Thank you so much for joining me once again right here in beautiful Chichen Itza. I'm Sam Daly, and once again, I'd like to thank our veterans, our first responders, our teachers for putting up with our kids. I'm broadcasting directly from one of the 7 wonders of the world, Chichen Itza. I'm Sam Daly, and this has been another episode of Sam Daly's Homegrown. Boom shakalaka.